Hey there, everybody. Thank you for being here. Let me know if I am live. Let me know if everybody can hear me. I just have an error on my side of things. So let me know. But welcome, everybody. I hope everybody can hear me. Anne, hello. Gerard, hello. Barb, hello. And Dad, hello. JC, hello. Anne, hello again. Christina, hello. Thank you for being here. And Ellie, hello. Alban, welcome. Thank you for being here. JC, hello. And that'll be that. Courtney, welcome. And thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. I am live, so that's the good news. Like I said, it just says error on my side, so it's a nice. I just have a nice little error screen on the other side. By the way, if you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps will be below this video as well, so you don't have to listen to me babble for like another 15 minutes. But welcome everybody. We are going to get started here in about 15 minutes. Until then, I'm going to answer some questions. So, Purple Magnol, thank you for the super chat earlier. Really appreciate it. You say, did I do the right thing putting in my 2 weeks? You have the 5 of Cups. Could be regrets, but I would be patient. I mean, I feel like, if you do, to me, if you make a decision, it was the right decision. So I would say yes, for sure. So, yes, definitely. Purple Magnol, again, you say, will I get a job I applied for today? Ace of Wands, new beginning, 6-1, success. So, yes, I feel like you will get the job that you've been applying for, that you applied for. Yes, this looks really good. So, I like it. Raven picks, hello. When will I start to get along better with my sister? 10 of Wands. I mean, I feel like very quickly is what I'd say. I mean, you can choose to get along with her right now, is what I'd say. Raven picks. I've had this question before, and I said to someone like a few weeks ago who asked this question that I was like, well, you can just choose to right now. I mean, whatever the problem is, you can just choose to get along with them in your own head, right? So that's what I would do here with these cards. But I like it. So thank you again, Raven picks. LEM, hello, thank you for the super chat, really appreciate it. Ellie, you say cards on developments in love in May. News and news. Gavin, a hard time. Oh, I think you're saying having a hard time letting go. Yeah, you have the 2 of Pentacles, like a choice or having a choice. I would just like keep it fun, keep it playful, try to have as much fun as you possibly can. Ace of Cups could be a love offer coming in for you, so I feel like there could be a new love offer coming in for you. 8 of Swords, yeah, I'd like set yourself free. Ellie, I did Gemini's reading today, and it was all about kind of like letting something go. There was a lot of that in there. I don't remember what sign it was, if I'm being honest with you, but it was kind of about like letting something go. So that's what I'd say to you. JC, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say feeling unstable but okay. Can we look at my living situation? 7 of Wands, having a place to live. Card of commitment. Card of defending your position at the top of a hill. Knight of Pentacles, kind of like starting something here. Knight of Pentacles, I feel like it's saying don't question yourself for some reason. Knight of Pentacles is a good card, but it can say like don't question, don't question things, basically, that you don't need to question, is what I'd say here. So keep working towards like whatever you're working on, basically. You say here... also, this month, legal case is supposed to close. Yeah, it could be coming to a conclusion here. I would say yes. Even the Hermit. I always say the Hermit is like standing at the top of a mountain, having gone through a lot of difficulties, but the end. In 8 of Wands, conclusion. So I do feel like there could be a conclusion here. JC, again, thank you. You say very lively. Thank you. Karina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Karina, if you have a question... let me see here. You say my financial and unemployment situation near future. 8 of Pentacles, money. 8 of Pentacles is material success on the horizon. So literally money coming in the future. Yeah, 6 of Cups, success. So I feel like you will be very successful. This, if you're like hoping for... if you're hoping for money, this could be money coming in for you. If you're hoping, through unemployment, it could also be you working as well. I mean, 6 of Cups, this could literally just be you going back to work. So I feel like there's definitely money coming in for you there. Lola Bell, hello. Thank you as always for the super chat. Card for May. You have the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. Love this. To me, 2 9s is very positive like this, especially these 2. This is like fulfillment, happiness, celebrations, like good things coming in for you. Having all the resources you need, feeling taken care of. 9 of Cups is wishes and wish fulfillment. So I feel like May is going to be very good for you. Love it. Virgo love, hello. What should I expect this weekend? You here, being very attractive at this time. Seven of Swords, get out of your head, let go of your fears, basically. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles is like letting go of fears, basically, with both these cards. Seven of Pentacles is also needing not to rush the process. It says, like, you are moving towards this, whatever this is for you. You know, total abundance in love, business, whatever, right? This is saying, like, don't fear the process. It's going to take time, but yeah, I feel like it'll be a good weekend for you with that card. Hiwi, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I ever meet my father? You have the Two of Swords here. Father, I consider the King of Wands to be a card of the father. A lot of people read the King of Swords as the card of the father, which is definitely true. But to me, King of Swords has more wisdom. To me, King of Swords is more the card of your grandfather, really, if you want to get technical about it. I feel like there are obstacles to you doing it, obviously. These could be emotional obstacles with the Two of Swords, and that could be on your side or it could be on their side, on your father's side, is what I'd say. So I feel like there are opportunities there. I would say yes, 3-cup celebration. So I would say yes if you want to. Sandy Rose, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Hello. You say, just in case, you should say it again. Hello. You know how I like it when you say hi to me. I do. Like you mean it. I did. You say collective later. I will absolutely do a collective at the end. We'll do it right after the pick a card. So we will be doing a collective. Thank you to Sandy Rose. Let me just write myself a note so that I remember. There we go. But that's that. So welcome everybody that's jumping in here, by the way. I will be taking free questions at the end, just so everybody knows. And we will be getting started here in just a few minutes. Manu, hello. Thank you for being here. Midnight Moon, welcome. Thank you for being here as well. Really appreciate it. And welcome to everybody else. Like I said, we're going to get started probably in just a few minutes here. My voice is shot. I had to redo a bunch of the weekly readings today, just so everybody knows. So I had tiny little audio problems today, but so that was fun. But also, all the weeklies are done. They will start coming out on Monday. There is a new schedule for the weeklies, by the way. The schedule is going to rotate every single month. So I think that this starting this week, starting the month of May, all the Earth signs will be going first. So we will be starting with Earth signs for sure. Kara, why is Pisces last? I saved the best for last. That's why. Also, I'm a Pisces, and I just go in order. That's why I do it. But also, Pisces videos, the weekly videos for Pisces have been coming out first for months. So Pisces always gets to go first usually with the weekly readings. So that's also why. Sandy, they were major audio problems. Couldn't even hear the readings, so it was just all static. So that was a lot of fun. Jalen, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Will Nathan be fine and all okay? Yep, definitely. Don't even need to pull any more cards because the Sun is the best card in the deck. So I would say definitely yes. This is a very good card. And yeah, card of celebrations, happiness, protection. Yeah, definitely. Really good card. For sure. Patricia, what's that you're drinking? It is pond water is what I'm drinking, of course. We are in the pond. So I only drink pond water in here. That's why it's brown. So that's it, and I need more. All right. Sandy, it is okay. It has nothing to do with this microphone. It has to do with my my other microphone that I was using. My problem is I shouldn't be allowed to have electronics, which is kind of like a major problem, considering the fact that I have to do readings with electronics. But I ruin anything with a cord. I pretty much ruin. So that's what happened today. Let's just put it that way. But hopefully, hopefully we will get it fixed. Yeah, pond water. The pond water is just water. It's literally water with mushroom powder in it. So that's why it's brown. So that's my secret. Okay, it just has powdered mushrooms in it. That's why it looks like that. It just tastes like water, people. There's other stuff in there as well. There's ginger. I put vinegar in there, salt. So it's got a bunch of stuff in it to keep me healthy. So that's why I drink that. so that I can be here every single night. That's why I drink it. Yeah, the secret is out. Is that my energy? It doesn't give me any energy at all. it just keeps me healthy. That's why I have it. I don't want this Corona garbage. I don't want to deal with that. Judith says it looks awful. It doesn't taste like anything. It just tastes like water. That's pretty much it. All right. Let's get this show on the road. I'm actually not going to use this deck, so let's use this deck right here. Just so everybody knows, I'm using the Radiant Rider Weight right here, and I'm also going to be using my favorite Wisdom of the Oracle as well, so that's what we're going to be using tonight. But let's get started with Aries. So let's see what we have for you, Aries people here, and Aries. Let's see. Aries. All right. Aries, you have the Deep Knowing card. Yeah, all your cards here that you have here are kind of like cards of wisdom. You have the Hierophant card as well. Hierophant is an amazing card for education. So I feel like this could be really good for you for education and learning. This could also just say that you have like a lot of wisdom already. For some of you, I feel like you could be teaching. Nine of Wands to me is a card of like that says don't give up. It kind of says like don't give up and keep pushing and all this other stuff. But to me, it can also be a card of putting something out. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could be sharing a lot of wisdom or knowledge. I feel like sometimes people think of like sharing wisdom and knowledge as needing to teach, but it could just be you could just be setting an example for people in your life. You could be kind of just sharing some information on YouTube. You could just be sharing your story. Just by to me, kind of like being an example is better than being a teacher. Because, I just feel like it's better. I feel like it's better to be an example. So that's what I would say to you here with this card. Next, you have the Nine of Wands here. So I do feel like some of you could be putting something out into the world, like I said with this card. Not really what the Nine of Wands means, but, it kind of is. So I feel like some of you could be sharing something here. I feel like it would be a really good idea for you. I also feel like this could be saying that I feel like it's saying that something is about to work is what I am hearing. So I feel like literally something is about to work for you very, very quickly in work or business. And I feel like this is probably something you've been trying to get to work for a very long period of time. I also feel like for some of you, I just feel like you've had to try something multiple times to get it to work. So this to me, I do feel like there have been like frustrations, delays, all that other stuff. And I feel like this is something that is just going to work out for you. And finally, you have the Hierophant. Again, I just got teaching on this card. The Hierophant can represent marriage. It can represent your values, your morals, and all that other stuff. But I just feel like education is what popped into my head. So I feel like some of you either are learning or you are teaching. But again, I feel like it's more through example. And I feel like that could be very valuable for you. For others, I do feel like this could be love coming in. I just feel Earth. This represents Taurus, but I just feel like there could be just an Earth sign in general coming in for you. It does not have to be a Taurus. So if you're looking for love, could be an Earth sign here with this card. But mostly I feel like people are kind of like looking up to you. I feel like this is very good if you work in social media, if you work in any type of business where it's like you put things out. I feel like this is going to be very good for you. So love it, Aries. That looks good. Speaking of Taurus, let's see what we have for you, Taurus. Taurus, you start off with the Y card here. I feel like you should not get stuck in Ys with this card. I feel that for some of you. Like, you have the Eight of Swords here. The Eight of Swords could be you getting stuck in something that is very shallow, where there is no reason to get stuck in the situation. For some of you, I feel like it could be love. Like, maybe somebody ran away from you and all this other stuff, and it's maybe you're asking why, but maybe the real answer is the person's just a jerk, right? Or maybe they're a player or something like that. I feel like for whatever reason, I feel like I'm almost getting more like the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups says Do not go down a rabbit hole. I'm getting like the same thing, but I feel like it's showing up as the Eight of Swords because the Eight of Swords is a card that is very shallow. Like she's just standing in a tiny little puddle right there. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is saying like you need to kind of just not dive into something. For others, I do feel like this could be good. Like if you're trying to learn about something else, like a business or a job, or if you're going through a training or anything like that, I feel like learning as much as you can on something like that would be much better with this card. Next, you have the Page of Cups here. I do feel like this could be like a new love offer coming in for you. You have a water sign. Water keeps showing up in your readings. I had to do your reading twice this week, Taurus, and I had to do several other signs twice this week. And so, yeah, in both of your readings, Taurus, one, you can't hear it, because you won't be able to. It's just all static, but in both of them, you had a water sign showing up. So I do feel like there could be a water sign in love. Next, you have the Eight of Swords. I feel like this is saying that you need to kind of set yourself free from something. Again, this is a card of keeping yourself trapped. But again, like I said, it's like you could be keeping yourself trapped in something very shallow. This could also represent fears as well. It could be you being fearful to start something when really those fears are very shallow as well. Like it's kind of saying there's nothing to be afraid of in something that you want to start or something that you're doing in life. So I feel like it's time to kind of like get moving here with this card. But love it. Thank you, Taurus. Let's see what we have for you, Gemini people. And Gemini. Gemini, you have the never-ending story thing. I think you had this card a couple of weeks ago. I feel like for some of you, this is saying like definitely don't go back to the past. This could just say that it'll be a never-ending story. It'll just be a repeat story. For others, I feel like you just feel trapped in like a never-ending story. Like I feel like you feel like that you could be living in some sort of situation that is just repeating over and over and over again. The good news is I feel like it's only a temporary situation. You have the moon here as well, Gemini. So the moon could represent a Pisces. It could also just represent kind of a temporary situation or a situation that you could feel stuck in temporarily. Next, you have the Three of Cups here. Why? Seven of Pentacles. Needing to be patient. Gemini... Your whole reading is about patience, is what I would say here. I don't remember what your weekly reading is. I did about 900 readings today since I had to do them all twice. And I don't remember what yours was about, but I do feel like it could have been about something patient. Your readings come out on Tuesday, I think, or Wednesday. I can't remember which day I have you scheduled for, but I feel like for some of you, this could just say like patience is the answer. Your situation will change, even if you feel stuck forever. We will not be stuck forever. So I feel like saying you will not be stuck forever. I feel like there could be a celebration as well from growth. So I feel like there could be a lot of growth. In your weekly reading, there have been a lot of messages for you, Gemini, about kind of like going from one thing to another. Like in a lot of ways, I almost feel like maybe the past like 6 months or so, if you have switched to a job or if you've gotten a new job or something like that, I feel like it could just be a stepping stone. Like it's just something that you're just meant to be in for a temporary period of time. I feel like you were meant to learn something from it, but I feel like there could be new opportunities coming in for you, Gemini. So again, I feel like some of you could have recently gotten a job. It could have been in like last year or maybe like 2 years. Maybe you expected to be there for a long time, but maybe it was just, a stepping stone. I feel like you're moving on to something better. But again, probably not tomorrow. I feel like this is something that'll be happening, over like the next 6 months or so for you, Gemini. Again, you have the moon, so temporary situation. I feel like if you're feeling stuck with that first card, just realize situation is temporary. Again, I always say with the moon, the moon can represent a million different things, but for you, I feel like it's just saying that this time is temporary. You're not going to be stuck like this forever. So love it. That looks really good. All right, Cancer. Let's see here, Cancer, what we have going on for you. Cancer, you have the Come to the Edge card. You've definitely had this card with me in the past. You've had it in the weekly readings as well. To me, the Come to the Edge card says, come to the edge, push yourself past the point where you would normally stop. So I feel like for some of you, you have to push yourself past a certain point to be successful, not just tomorrow, but, in the near future as well. So I feel like for some of you, it can be, this kind of reminds me of like the Strength card a little bit. The Strength card is a card of exceeding your own expectations or pushing yourself past the point where you would normally stop. So I feel like for some of you, this is going to be in all areas of your life. It's like maybe in business or work, maybe you get to a certain point and you quit. Or maybe in relationships, maybe you always get to a certain point and you leave. Or maybe the other person leaves as well. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying just push yourself just a little bit further. And that doesn't mean you can't quit, by the way. Maybe you have a job, maybe you don't like it. Maybe normally you'd quit after a month, but maybe you're going to give it 2 months. And again, maybe this card isn't saying that you're not going to quit. You could still quit after 2 months, but it's like you are kind of exceeding your own expectations here. I feel like this is going to be good for you. I feel like it's pushing you through a portal for some reason with this Two of Pentacles. Not really what the Two of Pentacles represents, but I feel like it could be pushing you towards something new. Page of Pentacles could be new love, but I'm just getting communication in new love for you here. So I feel like you could be getting communication in love. I'm pretty sure in your weekly reading, I did yours yesterday, your weekly reading for next week, and there was a lot of stuff about love, but mostly communication. I think I specifically said in your reading as well that you could be like meeting someone online, and it's like maybe you're not talking to them in person, but maybe you're talking to them online, obviously because of the virus situation. So if you're looking for love, I feel like online dating would be a good idea for you. And finally, you have the Two of Pentacles. For some reason, I'm just getting like a choice, but, Two of Pentacles represents weighing your options, kind of like juggling multiple things at once as well. But I really feel like this is like kind of pushing you towards like new lands. There are two boats back here on the card, and it can represent like a decision pushing you towards something new. So I feel like for some of you, this is like the decision to push yourself farther. For some of you, you could be pushing yourself outside of a comfort zone as well. It's like maybe you're getting a job that you're not qualified for, but maybe you will learn as you go, right? This is not a bad thing. This is a good thing. So I feel like pushing yourself is a good idea right now, Cancer. Love it. So thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. Let's see what's going on for you. Leo, you have the leg up card here. I feel like for some of you, you have a leg up over competition. Like I feel like you have a lot of advantages at this time is what's popping into my head with all of your cards here. So I feel like you could be having a lot of just advantages over competition, like in work and in business. You have the Five of Wands here as well. So I feel like there are a lot of advantages, a lot of benefits to just being you, Leo. And I feel like that's it. I feel like it's you. So I like it. Next, you have the Lovers card. I feel like there is a choice for you here. For some of you, I do feel like you could be dealing with a Gemini. You show up in Gemini's readings. Gemini shows up in your readings all the time. So I feel like some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, obviously. There could be some conflict or competition in that relationship. There could also just be some challenges. And again, it could just be the whole quarantine situation going on here. For others, this could just be a choice. I feel like you need to pick the new path, Leo. Anything that you're doing, like if you have opportunities for a new job or if you have opportunity for a new business, I would definitely be taking it with the Lovers. Literally, I've been on YouTube for like 5 years, whatever it is, since like day one, since the very first reading that I ever did for you, Leo. You have had these twos showing up in your readings, right? And since the beginning, I've been saying pick the new path. I feel like for a lot of you that there are going to be cycles where you can pick new opportunities over and over and over again. So I would like pick the new opportunity here. Next, you have the Five of Wands, competition. I feel like you have a leg up over your competition with this card, and I feel like you need to realize that as well. So, yeah, I would like definitely take advantage of that. For others, I feel like this is learning. Like, I feel like you have learned through competition, so I feel like you need to like pull out your knowledge. I feel like you need to dive into the things that you've learned over the years that will lead to success. Love it. Thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo. What is going on for you? Virgo, you have the happy card, so a lot of happiness coming in for you. I feel like you are manifesting this happiness. I almost feel like it's saying there are things that are kind of like, leading you towards happiness is what I would say here is more what I'm feeling. So I almost feel like this is breadcrumbs. Sometimes I feel like, it's like one of those things. I feel like every once in a while, it's like we get like a clue that we're going in the right direction, or maybe we get some sort of gift that makes us feel really good, and then we start that positive snowball. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is just saying positive snowball That's what's happening for you in your life. You have the King of Wands here as well. I just am getting protection on this card. All the Wands cards, all the court cards have salamanders on. He has salamanders here. There's one right here as well. The salamanders represent, salamanders in mythology are protected from fire. They can be put through fire and they won't die, basically. Don't go out there burning salamanders, Leo. It's not true in real life. We're talking about mythology here, so don't hurt salamanders. But what I'm saying is, in mythology, the salamanders are protected from fire. In a lot of ways, I feel like it's saying that your positivity with that happy, happy card tomorrow cannot be affected by anything. So I like it. I feel like you are protecting your positive nature, or if you're feeling more positive, you are just protecting that. For others, I feel like this could be love. You've had a fire sign coming up nonstop in your readings as well, Virgo. So either it's a fire sign or it's someone who's super passionate about you coming into your life. I feel like somebody very persistent and very driven could be coming into your life. Next, you have the Nine of Cups, some sort of wish coming in for you, and happiness. So total fulfillment, satisfaction, good things coming in for you, wishes, wish fulfillment, pretty much everything. So I feel like this is really good for you there, Virgo, and I feel like there's a lot of wishes coming in. Love it. All right, Libra. Let's see what is going on for you, Libra people. Libra, you have the time for a nap card. I feel like it's time for you to take a nap. So I feel like napping would be good for you. I feel like resting and relaxing would be a good idea for you as well with the moon card, or this time for a nap card. You don't have the moon. For others, I feel like this is saying that you just need to sleep on something. So I feel like saying don't rush into a decision. I did your weekly reading today as well. And I feel like that in your weekly reading, you had like the Queen of Spades and the Queen of Clubs. Now, the Queen of Spades and the Queen of Clubs in the playing cards is one of my least favorite combinations to have show up. To me, it can represent like, trickery, someone trying to get money from you, all this other stuff. So I feel, but it could also represent like someone who is too cool for school, kind of like the Knight of Spades, or the Knight of Swords, I should say. Every once in a while, I feel like the Knight of Swords is kind of like a used car salesman, someone who's trying to sell you like a fake bill of goods. So I feel like if someone's trying to bait you into something, it could literally be the sale of something. It could be somebody trying to, rope you into something else. I would just say time for a nap, sleep on it with this card. And it showed up in your weekly reading as well. Next, you have the Two of Cups here. So perfect match in love. I feel like for some of you, this could be kind of like love coming in for you here. Could be any sign. I do feel like some of you went through a breakup. A breakup also showed up in your weekly reading. I would say if you are going through a breakup, then you have already gone through the breakup, Libra. It's like you've already had the experience, right? So I don't think it's a surprise, is what I'd say to you. So I feel like some of you could be going through a breakup. You could be thinking about it. Ten of Swords says it's kind of like dead, done, over with. It's time to move on. So I feel like some of you could be needing to move on, or you should be moving on from a situation. For others, the Ten of Swords to me is not that bad of a card. I know everybody reads the Ten of Swords as a very bad card. It is considered to be the worst card in tarot for the most part, but it's a card of kind of like victimhood, victim mentality, rock bottom, hitting rock bottom. But as I always say, tens are the end. So it's like you are coming to the end of a rock bottom moment. But I feel like there could be new love coming in for you here. And yeah, I like it. Definitely new love. To me, Two of Cups is a card of entanglement. It's like a card of being entangled with another person, having a very deep connection with someone new. So, love it. Thank you, Libra. Scorpio. Let's see. Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Chaos and Conflict card. Scorpio, no Virgos. Is what I'm going to say to you, unless it's like a new one. You have the Hermit. You always have a Virgo showing up in your readings every single time I do a reading for you. In your weekly readings, every single time. No joke. So I feel like some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. I feel like if you are, they could be dealing, causing chaos and conflict. Obviously, if you're with a Virgo and things are fine, then this message is not for you. I always get comments and people are always like, I'm with so-and-so and everything's perfect. I'm like, if you're with somebody and things are perfect, the message is not for you. It has to resonate. So I always say, these are general readings. I'm reading for like 900 million people. It's not possible to resonate with every single person every single night. So I would say if you're in a situation with a Virgo where there is a lot of chaos, where there is a lot of conflict, I would definitely move on from that situation. I mean, pretty much every reading I've done for you for the past 2 weeks has been you like either dealing with a Virgo or leaving a Virgo. So I feel like a lot of you could be doing that. I actually like this card for chaos. It does say that you could be to me, this can be a card that says you are actually learning a lot from chaos. It could also say that you are better at handling chaos and conflict than other people in your life right now. And it could represent kind of like, making money or becoming successful in a time of chaos and in a time of conflict. Next, you have the Hangman here. I do feel like some of you could be dealing with the Pisces. This is like delay, though. I do feel like some of you could be dealing with the Pisces, but to me, this is like a delay or a breakup here with a Virgo, which shows up for you all the time. So I feel like some of you could be dealing with a breakup with a Virgo or a separation. For others, this to me would just say rest and relax. I mean, to me, this is a healing energy. I don't actually consider the Three of Swords to be a bad card either. To me, the Three of Swords can be kind of like a warning card. It can just say, make sure to take care of your health, make sure to drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, like all that other stuff. And the Hangman is just kind of like, being stuck in limbo, feeling stuck, but at the same time, maybe you're like protecting yourself or something along those lines. Next, you have the Hermit and the Three of Wands. Again, I feel like some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. I feel like you're moving away from it. For others, I feel like this is saying that you have climbed to the top of a mountain. Again, the Hermit, he is standing at the top of a mountain. It's a card that can represent achievement because he has climbed to the top of a mountain. He has this gray beard and this cloak. It kind of represents knowledge, and so he has learned a lot of things on his climb to the top of a mountain, and now he's sharing his knowledge with the world. With this right here. And it's also, a card of guidance, like trusting your own inner guidance as well. So I feel like some of you have learned a lot, think you have been through a lot. Three of Wands says it is time to, kind of commit to something. I feel like saying you're very close to the finish line on something here, Scorpio. So if you've been working on something for a very long period of time, I feel like you're very close to the finish line. I feel like you're about to wrap something up here with the Three of Wands. So I would keep pushing forward. I like this actually for you here, Scorpio. So overall, I feel like it's positive. Even if you're dealing with a breakup, I still feel like it's positive. So love it. Thank you, Scorpio. All right, Sag. Let's see here, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have the buy the book card here. This literally, so in your first reading, Sagittarius, I'm tempted to post part of your reading. I feel like it would be so stupid though. I don't know, I might do it because it was such a good reading. The first reading I did for you was very, very positive. Your reading was hit the hardest by the microphone issues, but about halfway through the reading, the microphone kicked back on, so I have half the reading. So I did 2 readings for you. One is perfect, the other one is messed up for next week. But there were a lot of good messages in the first reading I did, so I still might post it, but maybe I'll just post in the community tab or whatever for you as like a bonus. But the second half was pretty good, but there was something in the first half about doing things by the book. I think you have the box card in that reading as well from the archetype deck. And the box card kind of represents 2 things. It represents thinking inside the box, and it kind of says with the by the book card, it kind of says like there is a reason that certain things are done the way that they are. It kind of says that like sometimes the right answer is to do things by the book. That's how you will find success. It kind of says like don't try to reinvent the wheel, just try to do what works, right? So I do feel like there is an element of needing to do what works in your life right now, Sagittarius. For others, but at the same time, it can say that when you reach a certain point, when you maybe reach a certain point of success in your business or in your relationship, then you can start thinking outside the box and start trying new things. So I feel like some of you have to kind of like follow that order. Next, you have the Ace of Cups. Amazing reading for you, Sagittarius. Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing, being really happy, kind of like having good things happen to you, finding success. So I love this card for you. It's a card of your cups overflowing. I also feel like it can be a card of a gift from the universe. The reason the cup is overflowing is because of this dove right here. So it kind of represents like a gift from the universe, or the universe giving you something, and that kind of causes your cup to overflow, which leads to a lot of success. So I feel like there's success coming in for you. Could be love coming in for you as well. Really, I feel like this is more emotional. I feel like this is just happiness, but probably having a reason to be happy is what I feel like saying. You have the Star as well, a wish. Amazing reading for you, Sagittarius. Again, both readings I did for you were very positive. So, I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you here. I feel like there's kind of like moments of rest rest and relaxation and renewal coming in for you as well. There was, in the first weekly reading I did for you, Sagittarius, there was a lot of stuff in there about kind of like resting from home, or if you are working from home, like really enjoying the time from home and maybe even finding extra time as well. There was a lot of stuff in there about kind of, maybe becoming more efficient, which could allow you more free time. So, I kind of get that feeling here on the star, but I definitely feel like there could be some sort of wish coming in for you with this card as well. Love it. Looks amazing. So a lot of good stuff coming in for you, Sagittarius. Like I said, both readings were positive, so I like it. Capricorn, let's see what's going on for you. Capricorn, you have the 2 of the Sea card. I feel like for some of you, this could be you kind of setting sail. I feel like some of you could be kind of going on some sort of new adventure here with this card. I feel like you're trusting your inner guidance as well. I mean, to me, Capricorn, if I were you, which I pretty much am, because I have like 5 planets in Capricorn myself, then I would definitely trust your inner guidance. I mean, Saturn and Capricorn. Saturn's out of Capricorn, but it's going to be retrograding back into Capricorn, and then it's going to start moving forward again. I feel like it's like another chance for you to trust your inner guidance system. What the hell does that mean? What that means is, if you want to do something and you enjoy doing it, do it. If something doesn't feel good, don't do it. It's just that simple. So, I feel like we've been sold a lie for a very long period of time that we have to do things that we don't enjoy. And that's just simply not true. We have free will. We have choice. We can make the choice. So I feel like a lot of you have to make the choice to do things that you enjoy in life. You do have the Strength card. You had the Strength card in your weekly reading today as well. So I feel like a lot of you this could be a display of strength. I always say that the Strength card really is a card of showing off in a good way. It is like a card of you getting recognition for something crazy that you have done, or for something that you have accomplished in a lot of ways. And I always say she has her hand in a lion's mouth. Like, who in their right mind would stick their hands in a lion's mouth, right? The Tiger King, maybe, but that's probably it. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is saying that you are kind of doing something that surprises other people, but this is probably going to be some sort of achievement, or it will lead to a reward or some sort of win. So it is a card of patience, but very good card as well. I do feel like there could be a Leo coming in for some of you as well. So I do feel like this could be love for some reason. Next, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles to me is a card of faith, and having faith that something is going to work out. I almost feel like saying that you cannot get answers, which is so weird, right? I feel like this is saying that, I almost feel like the universe just wants you to trust your inner guidance, right? With that 2 of the Sea card. I feel like it's saying you have all the answers you need to be successful on in something that you're working towards, or on something you're trying to achieve in your life. I feel like you need to kind of trust your inner guidance here. I feel like you are the one with answers, not anything else, right? So I would just trust yourself. I would just have faith that something is going to work out. I feel like the universe is trying to ask you to have faith in, like I said, joy, in the happiness that you feel inside of you. So it's like I said, if you're doing something, it feels good, do it. If it doesn't, then don't. Plain and simple. So I feel like you need to trust that type of inner guidance with this card. I like it, Capricorn. That looks good. All right, Aquarius. Let's see here, Aquarius. What is going on for you? And Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the To Be Fair card. I feel like you get this card all the time, and serendipity as well. Yeah, I feel like in a lot of ways this is just luck preparation. To me, being lucky is just, it has to do with preparation. We have, to me, to get lucky, we just have to be prepared for the luck. To me, there really isn't necessarily a luck like people think about it. The more prepared we are for it, the more likely we are to get luck, or to have luck in our lives. So I feel like this is saying, in love, if you want to get lucky, right, then be prepared for it. in work, if you want to get lucky, I feel like the more prepared you are, the better. It's like the people who get the raises and promotions, what do? They probably work harder. They're prepared for it. Or they probably know more about something. They're prepared for it. So I feel like in a lot of ways, this is just talking about preparation. Next, you have the Page of Swords. I do feel like there could be an air sign coming in for some of you in love, but for the most part, this card to me just says follow your curiosity. It kind of says allow curiosity, or things that you are curious about, to be your guide. So I feel like you need to trust your curiosity. If something catches your attention, I feel like you need to move towards it. If something makes you curious, if there's something you want to learn about it with this card. And finally, you have the Judgment card here, and the Fool. Yep, time to take a leap of faith. This is like an inner calling with the Judgment card, of course. It is you being called to do something. The Fool says you're ready. You're ready to do it. Preparation, right here. The Fool is over prepared, if anything. So I feel like you are over prepared for an opportunity. Something that could be your true path, something that could just be a good opportunity. Maybe it's not something you stay in for a very long time with the Judgment card, but I feel like this is some sort of opportunity for you. So I feel like it's time to take the leap of faith with this Fool card. I feel like there's success coming in for you as well. Love it. That looks amazing. So thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Pisces, let's see what we have for you. And Pisces. Pisces, you have the Observer card here, Fork in the Road card as well. This is my second favorite card in this deck. I love this card. I just like the imagery as well. But I feel like some of you could be looking at two options that you have here in your life, like two things that you could be doing. Could be, I feel like a million options. I have felt this for you for a very long period of time, Pisces, that you have like multiple options in work and business and love, pretty much everything. I do feel like the universe is asking you to kind of like somewhat focus, right? I feel like the universe is saying like you have to pick a path, you have to pick one thing. My problem for you, Pisces, and it's the same problem I have with Virgo as well, is that I feel like that you and Virgo, opposite signs, I feel like you both feel like you have to make the right choice. I feel like there is no right choice. For you, Pisces, the answer is the choice that you make is the right choice. Doesn't matter what it is. Whatever it is, it's going to work out. So I feel like that's confusing, but I feel like you're like looking for answers, but really I feel like you just need to pick with this Crossroads card, the Fork in the Road card. I feel like that is your answer. You have the King of Pentacles here, Six of Cups. Yeah, this could be love, like a soulmate. Could be someone very predictable, very stable, someone permanent. Could be an earth sign. You always get these earth signs showing up in your reading, Pisces. So it could be an earth sign, could be someone with a lot of earth in their chart as well. But I do feel like this could be a soulmate. This could be happiness as well. You could be like thinking about times where things were more stable in your life as well, or maybe there are things that you're noticing as well. Maybe there's like, you could be noticing that certain activities lead to more stability. So I do feel like there's a focus on stability with these two cards. The Six of Cups to me kind of represents a gift from the universe as well. And it could be like a financial gift. So some of you could be getting a gift. Finally, Pisces, you, Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, this is like conviction here. This is you right here, Pisces. So trust your intuition. To me, it's also the Seven of Wands says like when you commit to something, that is when you will be successful. Again, could be in love, could be in business, could be in anything. The Seven of Wands is a card of like defending your position at the top of a hill after a battle or after some difficulties. So I feel like you're defending your position. I also feel like this is saying like you just have to commit to one thing, Pisces, and you will be successful. I feel like you're gonna have a hard time if you're committing to if you're going to commit to things that are too different, if that makes sense. Like maybe you have like two businesses. And it's like I feel like there's gonna come a time in the future where it's like you're gonna have to pick one, and that's what I would say here. The only way around this, the only thing that I would say to you, Pisces, is that the only way around this is if you want to have multiple businesses, it would be to do like two businesses that are similar, maybe. So it's like maybe we'll just use YouTube as an example. It's like maybe I'm a Pisces, I have a billion ideas, right? And it's like maybe I read cards on YouTube, but then maybe I also open up a local place where I read locally. It's like two different businesses, but they're both the same. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that, by the way, just so you know. It's not going to happen. But what I'm saying is if I wanted to do two different things, then I could, but they have to be the same. It's like they'd have to be kind of similar. So I feel like some of you are being called to do that with these cards. I feel like this is temporary as well. I don't even think it's like something you have to do forever, Pisces. I feel like you could work on, eventually in the future, more things in the future. So there you go. Thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card, and we're going to do a collective thank you to Sandy Rose. But let's do a pick a card first. So we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3 here, people. So 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. 2 more shuffles, I think, here, everybody. Vicky, hello. Thank you for being here. Oh, Kylie, I definitely want chicken tenders now. All right, 1, 2, and 3. I love it. They all look good here. All right. If you pick card number 1, you have the Fool and the Temperance card. I feel like time is up. I feel like it's time to get started, is what I'd say here. It's time to take a leap of faith. Temperance is like having been patient in the past. The Fool, this is saying you've been patient, you've been waiting, now it's time to take a leap of faith. So I feel like it's time to just do it on some sort of idea you have or something you want to do, card number 1. If you pick card number 2, you have the 9 of Pentacles here and the 3 of Pentacles. This is very good for finances. This could be a card of teamwork as well. The 9 of Pentacles is a very independent energy, but what I will say is that she has 6 Pentacles over here, 3 Pentacles over here. This represents the fact that she's keeping 6 Pentacles worth of energy for herself, and she's willing to give 3 Pentacles right here. So I feel like for some of you, like whatever you're working on in life in general, this says, make sure to keep enough energy for yourself, but also make sure you're giving like 3 Pentacles worth of energy to whatever it is you're working on. But it's saying like that is more than enough. It will be of quality. So I feel like a lot of you are just doing quality work, probably leading to a lot of abundance for you there, card number 2. For card number 3, we have the Moon and the 9 of Wands. I feel like if you're going through a difficult period of time, you just need to not give up at this time here with these cards. The Moon is a temporary situation, as I always say. So the Moon is just temporary. It doesn't last forever. The 9 of Wands says don't give up on something. So I feel like you need to keep pushing forward with these 2 cards towards something you want, and you will be successful. Just that simple, yeah. 4 of Pentacles, there's stability coming in for you, card number 3. So love it. So thank you again. All right, thank you again to Sandy Rose as well. We are going to do a collective now. Thank you to Sandy. So let's see what's going on for the collective. All right. For the collective, we have the Page of Cups and the 7 of Swords. I feel like for some of you, this could be like someone from the past who's lying, cheating, stealing. So I would say no liars, cheaters, stealers. For others, I feel like this could be like a lone wolf type of person in a relationship. So again, you could be dealing with someone who's more of a lone wolf, who wants to be on their own, or who's just more independent. Next, we have the Page of Swords and the 10 of Cups. I feel like some of you could slowly but surely be getting out there, meeting more people, socializing, all that other stuff. So this could be a good thing. I feel like it's kind of saying like social opportunities maybe are becoming more open as we move forward here. Maybe we're able to get out more in public, like, all that other stuff. For others, this is just like fortune after difficulty. 10 of Cups to me is a card of fortune after difficulty. The Page of Swords is a card of like, the child, but it is a card of like trusting your intuition as well. And finally here we have the Chariot and the 6 of Cups. So I feel like there is a lot of success coming in for everyone here, some sort of victory. The 6 of Cups is also like some sort of win. The 6 of Cups to me is a card of a gift from the universe. So I feel like a lot of you could be having a victory at this time. So love it. Thank you again, Sandy Rose. Thank you, everybody, again, for being here. I'm going to answer questions now. Of course, Super Chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. Haley, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. Card for my weekend. You have the Queen of Wands. Very attractive this time. 2 Wands. 2 Wands is like getting out there, so who knows? Maybe you have opportunity to get out into the world. Could also be you taking control of your life. So the 2 Wands, the card of taking control, or kind of like, taking the lead in your life. So I feel like you're kind of like taking control. Very bold energy here as well, Haley. Purple Magnol, hello. Thank you for the Super Chat. Yep, definitely. I feel like you will definitely be happier at your new job. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, like this is like the Garden of Eden back here. Like after this path, after accepting some sort of offer. So yes, definitely. Kiara B, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. I'm being guided to NYC. How will moving to NYC be? 7 of Wands, 9 of Cups. I feel like it'll be pretty good for you here is what I'd say. 7 of Wands, just committing to something new. 7 of Wands could be a move. It's not really a card of a move, but it is a card of like conviction, a card of like doing something that you want to do. The Knight of Cups is like a dream, so something you've been dreaming of doing. As I always say, the Knight of Cups to me can be like a knight in shining armor, but it could just say that the situation is going to make you happy, if that makes sense. So yeah, the world, moving, I feel like it'll be very good for you, Kiara. Jennifer, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, I recently applied for a job and have been invited to participate in an initial screening process that requires completing a writing assignment. Any thoughts on the outcome? Two of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. I like it a lot. Two of Swords says, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So Jennifer, the Two of Swords is not a bad card. Two of Swords just says break the project down into tiny little bite-sized pieces. Do it one after the other, and then you'll probably have a better result. Ten of Pentacles, amazing card. Ten of Pentacles also says, to really dig here. So it could say like to go above and beyond on the assignment. Although, me personally, I feel like when you're like trying to get a job, sometimes going above and beyond can be a bad thing. The Ten of Pentacles can also just be like digging deep, for the assignment. So it's not really going above and beyond. It's doing what you're asked to do for the assignment, but it's like really making sure you do a good job. So I feel like you're doing that. But Ten of Pentacles, very good for a job. Yeah, Six of Swords, Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores. So it could be you getting the job. You know what I'm saying? But I would dig deep with that Ten of Pentacles. I like that a lot. Between Two Worlds, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will M contact me? Three of Cups. I would say no. Ten of Swords, moving on. So I would say no with these cards if I'm being honest with you. Seven of Pentacles. Even the Seven of Pentacles is a change in direction. So I would say no if I'm being honest with you. Hey, Jennifer, I just want to say one more thing about that Two of Swords as well, Jennifer. Is like I said, it says like break the project down into bite-sized pieces, but also says like don't overthink it as well. I think that's why it was saying break it down into smaller pieces. Sagittarius with Moon and Aries, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Sorry I had to pick a bone with you the other day. No problem at all. I have a Gemini gentleman work colleague. We enjoy each other's company. Can I have a card about the situation, please? And thank you. I like this for you. Wheel of Fortune. This is very good for you here, Sagittarius. You have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is new love or something new coming into your life. It's just like a new beginning. The Emperor, could just say that, like, follow a plan, stick to a plan. The Emperor I do see the Emperor quite a bit on questions where people work with someone else. So it's like you work with them, so that's something to think about. You do have the Wheel of Fortune, a lot of luck on your side here. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, it's like you work together, like I said. High Priestess, trust your intuition. So I feel like you need to trust your intuition here. I feel like there's a lot of potential, is what I'd say with the High Priestess, but I feel like there is a choice to be made. Two of Pentacles says to keep the situation as fun as you possibly can, to have as much fun as you possibly can. I keep saying it, right, every single night. I feel like it's super important that everything we do it with as much joy and happiness as we possibly can. If something doesn't provide that, then that's our answer, plain and simple. That's what the universe is right now. So I would say create as much fun as you can, and this could have a positive outcome for you. So I like it. That looks good. Courtney, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will I be able to handle the new tech stuff needed in my new career? Six of Pentacles. Yeah, Queen of Swords, definitely. Six of Pentacles is just like learning. Six of Pentacles is planting seeds. The Queen of Swords is literally my job it's literally my card of learning as you go. Not my job. It is my card of learning something as you go. So it's like you are learning in the process, or you're going through a process and you are learning through that process. So to me, it's fine. Back in the day, I used to say that the Queen of Swords to me represents jumping into darkness. But same thing, right? Jumping into darkness, kind of like learning as you move forward in a process, or being in the dark, not really finding answers, but it's kind of like you are learning as you go. So yeah, I definitely feel like you'll be able to handle it. No doubt about it. For sure. Love it. Hold on one second, everybody, because I messed up as always, but let me just check one more thing. All right, let's clear this. All right, I am all caught up here, people. So if you have a question that I have not answered, pop it in down below, and I will try to take a few questions before I take off. Sagittarius with the Moon and Aries, thank you so much for the kind words. Really appreciate it. Okay, that's right. All right. Maisha, you have the Empress, very attractive next week. A lot of abundance coming in for you. It's like going from winter to spring, just improvements is what I would say to you. So I feel like there are improvements coming in. Yeah, definitely just a few questions tonight, because I have to get dinner tonight. Butterfly A, would I be happy in a relationship with Marcus? I would say no, probably feeling stuck is what I'd say in this situation. So that's that. Courtney, you just being here is enough. So thank you. I really appreciate it. That is more than enough. T. Troy, thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. You have the Three of Swords. Let go of heartbreak. I feel like this could be healing as well. Stacy, I would say yes. Stacy, lovers. Love. So I would definitely say yes. Jody, will he get my message if I send it? Ace of Swords, I would say yes, for sure. This is a victory, so I would say yes. Jalen, I would say yes. I think I said yes to you last night as well. And Eight of Pentacles, yes. Max 2019, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what would remove UG from my life? Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, so being fulfilled on your own. But if you're trying, I would just say, if this is a person, I would just block them forever. But yeah, Ace of Cups, I mean, all these cards are love. So it could be like finding new love or finding something new. If this is not a love situation, it could be something else that you're focusing on, basically. So that's what I'd say there. But yeah, I don't know. I would block this person if this is a person. Ashley, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, I have been in my head a lot with this whole thing about whether or not I should do it or not. Could you pull a card for me to see whether or not I should be investing my time? You have the Four of Wands and the Death card. Ashley, as I've said to you before, like I've worked extensively in marketing in my day, and I might seem young, but I'm very old, right? So so I have personally not done multi-level marketing like that, but what I would say is I've worked with a lot of people who do that, and to me, there's just two types of people. I said this to you last time. There's the people who are all about it. What I will say is usually those people are weird, and there's nothing wrong with that, Ashley, because they all make a lot of money doing it, right? So I would say if you have the personality for it, then I would say do it. Four of Wands wants you to commit to something 120%, 100 million%. So that's what I'd say there. But the fact that you're questioning it, I would say, is a no for me. So to me, I'm a hell yes or a hell no type of person. So it's like, to me, you should know, is what I'd say there. I feel like could be like other opportunities. Yeah, it might be too much of a burden, is what I would say to you. So I would say probably not. Claudia, I didn't miss your super chat, but Claudia, put your question in down below. I totally forgot that you super chatted. You did super chat, but it's just not showing up in my list. So Claudia, sorry about that. Definitely pop your question in down below. I will be happy to answer it. No doubt about it. Lauren, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Lauren, you say, thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Comment about salamanders. Don't put them in fire. Love you for this. Exactly. And thank you for the kind words, Lauren. Really appreciate it. Lauren, if you have a question, let me know. Tamara, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, Chris, can you please pull me a card for this weekend? You got it. You have the Star, a Wish coming in for you. Judgment. I like this. This is a lot of good energy. Remember I said like a few weeks ago that I felt like towards the end of this month, maybe things wouldn't be perfect, but things would probably be a lot better. So I feel like there's just a lot more freedom coming in here as far as maybe the whole virus situation is concerned for you. The Star is a card of renewal as well. You could just be feeling renewed. You could be feeling more awake and alive is what I feel. I feel kind of like weird about the Star for you for some reason, in a good way. I feel like it's more esoteric. I feel like it's not really talking about anything that you can put a finger on, but I feel like it's just better feelings. The Judgment card is like feeling a wake-up call here, or feeling an inner calling in your life. Queen of Cups, this looks like some sort of change in direction to me. It's like you're heading towards more stability. It might start this weekend. Again, it could just start with a feeling. Like I said, I feel very weird about this Star. It feels like a feeling to me, which is very hard to describe. So I know that sounds stupid, but that's what I'm getting there. So I would trust it, And the Judgment card is like, being called to do something. So I feel like you're being called in a direction. Four Swords, yeah, it's like maybe you're moving closer to your dreams. Four Swords has the stained glass window up here. It kind of represents a dream, basically. Between Two Worlds, thank you for the super chat. Again, really appreciate it. Actually, Between Two Worlds, I'll come right back to you. Claudia, thank you for the super chat. Again, sorry I missed it. You say, how does he feel about me? You have the Hangman here, Magician. This is like delays, is what I'd say to you, Claudia. Hangman is like feeling like a sacrifice, needing to make some sort of sacrifice. I don't know, if he feels very cold, is what I'd say, especially with that King of Swords. The Magician says you can have whatever you want, because the Magician is a card of manifesting whatever you want into your life. It's a card of manifestation. But at the same time, the Hangman is just like too many delays, you know? So I feel like he feels delayed, basically, is what I'd say there. Between Two Worlds, hello. Thank you for the super chat. 2 cards regarding love for me. Have a nice dinner. Thank you. I will. And you have the 5 of Swords here and the Devil. 9 of Swords. This could be like letting go of toxic energy. So if you're looking for love, I would let go of the past toxic energy here, is what I'd say. I feel like you need to be patient and strong in love. And wait, I feel like there's something coming in for you. Probably something more serious, something more permanent with that Strength card, is what I'd say there. So I feel like letting go of toxic past with that Devil. And thank you. April, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Stallion, I'm not really sure what you're asking, but I would pick the new path, is what I'd say to you. Say Cancer versus X Gemini, please. Queen of Pentacles to me is a crossroads. So to me, Queen of Pentacles says pick something new. Pick someone new. Pick a new situation. Pretty much anything like that is what I'd say there. What is up with all you Cancer X's? Nidal, Cancer and X Taurus, please. You have the Sun, happiness. Could be something here. So this could be like good news coming into the situation. Could be some sort of celebration as well coming in for you. So I like it. But all right, everybody, I'm going to cut this off here. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I will answer more questions and all sorts of stuff like that. So thank you, everyone, for being here. Really appreciate it, and have a good night.